Good morning, and we are live. All right, so great to see you all. Coming from Fairmont, West Virginia, go ahead and drop in the comments where you are coming from. Let me know if you can hear me okay. And we are live. Gonna turn me down on Facebook here so I can see your comments. I don't have one of those, the fancy like 3 screens yet to show me who's all here. So I do have comments up on StreamYard. So go ahead and let me know where you're coming from. Drop an emoji on how you're feeling. Are you excited to be here? Amazing. So for those who don't know me, I am Jessica Taylor, and I am the Well Nurse Practitioner, Quantum Healer, Soul Healing Facilitator, and Teacher, Reiki Master, and Detox Specialist. And I am here to talk to you today about some very, very important work, right? We're going to be diving deep into the soul-body disconnect and how that is a trauma response. We're going to be talking about why the soul leaves the body. Hey, Stacy. We're going to be talking about why you must heal the body to call in your beloved soul, why that is so important and valuable. The importance of creating a safe harbor for your soul. And we're going to be talking about why this is vital to breaking through your current plateau, whether that be income, impact, success, visibility, leadership, your health, your energy, and anything else for that matter, okay? So very important work we're going to be doing. So what it is that I do is I help soul-led, heart-centered entrepreneurs who have plateaued, right? They've plateaued in their spiritual journey by missing some very core elemental steps of healing the body and connecting the soul. So true embodiment. Hey, Veronica. So amazing. So what I do in Stacy's programs in our influential Alpha Tribe, what I do is help all our alpha goddesses literally skyrocket their results through embodying their soul into their physical bodies for massive growth success. And how that happens is, we learn all our tools, we learn all the methods, we have amazing support and accountability. And through my own personal experience, so I've been through Stacy's programs multiple times. I'm actually on my 3rd round, and I am in love, right? I keep coming back because I keep having results. And Stacy saw that I was having an even more rapid success in how I was achieving those results. And she asked me, she's like, what are you doing? And I went through teaching her what I was doing through soul healing upgrades, through nutrition, through fully embodying my body and the soul as one. And with that, have created massive success in her programs. So of course she saw that beautiful gift and she had asked me to come on, and I said yes, resoundingly yes. And I'm so honored to be able to help so many beautiful women in achieving their highest level of success. So another thank you, Stacy, for adding me on as one of your coaches. I love it. And let's get started, right? Okay. So we're going to hit some pain points today, right? But we're used to that. We're used to uncovering those pain points and moving through them and seeing exactly what is going on. So why that soul-body disconnect is a trauma response? When we are under stress, we're under abuse, we're in a toxic relationship, this is our unconscious programming, right? Our unconscious programming that's been allowing this for so long, and it could have started in childhood. It likely started in childhood. And with that piece, all this unconscious programming and patterns that we've developed and we've just kind of been going on with, right? not understanding fully that, hey, I don't feel myself. I don't feel in alignment. Have you felt that way? Go ahead and comment in the comments. I felt like that multiple times, where you just don't even know the path that you're headed towards, right? You don't even understand what is fully happening in your body. So when we are completely in that area of toxic abuse, we're in the work hustle, we're in the that toxic hustle mode, we're in a job that we don't love, we're in a relationship that is emotionally and physically draining or abusive, we're being emotionally abused, any of those toxic patterns and habits, our soul is like, bye, I am not staying in that environment. And our soul has boundaries, right? So going into that trauma response, if a trauma happens to you, so I'm just backing up a little bit. If a trauma happens to you, your soul leaves as a form of protecting your true identity, your true self and purpose, right? It's not going to stay in this physical vessel where you are being attacked, traumatized, or having any repeated abuse patterns. It is just going to leave. And it does that as a moment and as a method to protect you and protect your higher self and purpose. Okay. So now moving on to the why piece. Why does the soul leave the body? The soul has boundaries. The soul has boundaries, right? And that is such an important piece for us to understand, that we have boundaries for ourselves, right? And we learn to implement and respect those boundaries. And that's what we do through Stacey's programs, right? We've all learned about the boundaries. That is like number one key pillar in the programs. So the soul has boundaries too. So understanding that, like, hey, I'm going to check out. If you're going to continue this repeated abuse, continue the repeated toxic hustle, continue the repeated addictions to food, to alcohol, to drugs, relationships, the jobs that we hate, the abuse to the body, even excessive exercise. Like, that is an important piece too, because how many people, right, just keep pushing until they can't go anymore and they completely abuse and not listen to their body. The body sends you flags, red flares. If you've had a red flare, if you feel free to share it, post it in the comments. The red flare for me was my left knee. It just kept going out, hurting. I was pushing it. I was doing the excessive exercise. I wasn't listening to my body. And of course, those little micro traumas, the body's checking out and leaving. Okay. So when we are staying in those repeated patterns of abuse, in those repeated patterns of unconscious programming, our soul is like, bye, Felicia, I'm not staying, I'm checking out, because I have boundaries. I respect myself. And when you start respecting yourself, I will come back into your body and start having a meaningful relationship, right? How many of us we've all been this person where we've walked around with the deer in the headlights look, right? The lights are on and nobody's home. And how many people have we seen that just out and about in our families, in our relationships, in our workplaces, right? It's like, I see the body in front of me, but the soul is not there. Nobody is embodying this person that I am seeing, okay? So that is why the soul leaves. The soul has boundaries. It has a knowing of who you are, which is beautiful and amazing and lovely. And we'll get to that. But who you truly are is fantastic, okay? So why you must heal the body to call in the soul. It all comes down to hopefulness, right? Hopefulness. We as a group are healing. We as a collective consciousness, we as a one body are healing. And we are all integral parts of that body. We are all integral parts of that unity consciousness, where we are going. So why you must heal the body to call in the soul is remembering that you are soul. You are all of it. You are the creator of everything that is occurring. So if you have created all this toxic hustle and, conditions and relationships and all those things that are not serving your highest and best, guess what? You can uncreate all of it. You can uncreate all of it. And that is through the work that we do, is uncreating the toxic hustles, uncreating the barriers that are keeping you, locked in and not living your highest self. The barriers that are stopping you from your highest financial abundance and wealth, right? And turning your health. The health is the most valuable piece, because without this physical body, you could not move forward. You could not move on, right? You would just deteriorate and then eventually not be with us anymore. And we have the opportunity to have such a high functioning vessel and to embody the soul with it on the journey. So we have been sabotaging, right? We understand that word, sabotage. What does it mean to sabotage? What does it mean to sabotage your success and your health and your growth and your wealth? We have been sabotaging our own healing through the patterns and conditions that we've been putting upon our life and our ventures. So moving toward that Christ consciousness, unity consciousness, one heart consciousness, it is so vital to heal the body so we can truly embody our soul. Our soul is our visionary, right? Our hope of where we are headed to, where we are now in this moment of our highest life purpose. Okay. So the importance of creating that safe harbor. This is our next topic. If you're taking notes, I know I'm one that's constantly taking notes. So the importance of creating that safe harbor for your soul. We want an environment in our body that's safe for our soul to return to, right? So what does that look like? What does that look like for you? Does it look like, doing some soft yoga, choosing healthier foods, leaving that toxic relationship, leaving the toxic hustle, leaving the work environment that is not serving your highest and best? So many people stress out about that, and especially during these times. I get it. I 100% get it, and I feel you, okay? Your soul knows what's possible. Your soul sees the hope that you bring when you fully step into your power. Your soul already knows that. Your soul already 100% believes in you because it knows the magnanimity of how important you are, how amazing you are. So this is the importance of creating that safe harbor so your soul can completely return and embody that beautiful gift that is you. So creating that safe harbor, including your body in the conversation, including your body in, your decisions moving forward. Body, what do you want to do today, right? Body, do you feel that this is going to give us energy? Or do you feel this is going to make us really tired and not want to do anything? Body, are we ready to leave? Are we ready to relieve this abusive relationship? Are we ready to move forward in our highest divine self? Body, I trust you. What are you telling me, right? Hey, Jess. Hey, Colleen. Thank you guys so much for watching. So yeah, with creating that safe harbor, really allowing yourself to step in, allowing your soul to come in, and your body to have that relationship. When your body sends you a flare, hopefully you listen to it when it's just a little tingle before it gives you a full-on break, right? How many of us have had a little twinge in our body and we ignored it, we sloughed it off, right? We said, no, I'm not listening to you. No, I'm going to do that later. Okay. Guess what? Your soul checked out again. It's not going to stay if you continue to not listen. And by recognizing the importance of your body, your soul will start seeing and believing in that connection again and will stay with you. Okay. So then you can truly live your soul-led purpose, of what lights you up. Comment below what sparks your heart, right? What makes you feel so on fire and good and blissed out and happy, right? What is that for you? Have you sat for a moment with yourself and just thought, what would it be like to just do what I'm here to do? What would it be like to just live my life of purpose, to do what I was called to do on this planet? Instead of working in that toxic environment, wherever you are, if it's a toxic environment and you just haven't had an opportunity to leave, or maybe the fear of leaving, the fear of success, the fear of failure, we all have it. We all go through it. But what if you knew, right? When you embody your soul completely, you will remember that no matter what, it doesn't matter if you take a left or a right, you are divinely supported. Always. What if you knew that you could not fail? What if you knew that whatever you did, it was going to be okay? And you truly believe that? How amazing does that feel? Right? How amazing does it feel to be like, yes, I'm going to start choosing me more of the time. I'm going to start choosing me every day. And then it gets to a point where I choose me every single now moment. I choose being in this vessel. I choose being in this body. I love my body. I love it. And I love the work that we can do together, right? Because without it, you can't do much. You can't do much at all. You can just be an empty shell with the deer in the headlights and the lights are on, but nobody's home, right? You don't want to be that person. But we've all gone through being that person. Now it's time to really come home to yourself. Okay. All right. So checking my notes real quick. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about was in that importance of creating the safe harbor, hey, Heather, is seeing where you've been wearing the mask. Right? Seeing where you've been wearing the mask and hiding your sun. Okay? Because when we've been wearing that mask, we are not fully embodying in our physical vessel, right? We're not fully coming in because we're still having the blinders on. We're still having that, can't see me at all, right? It is time to come home. Take off the mask, take it off. Fully embody your sun. Fully embody the sun that is you shining so bright in this beautiful world. We are in an amazing time on the planet, guys. Like an amazing time. It's giving you permission to be like, hey, leave that job. Hey, step into your sun. Hey, do what your purpose is on this planet. Now is the time. Now is the time. And it's amazing. Amazing. So taking off that mask, just throwing it out, however many pairs you have of them, just throwing it out there and truly coming home to yourself, your sun, your inner sun that lights you up, fully embodying that, the sun that is you, radiating out to the planet so beautifully, blissfully, amazingly, because that's you. You are all of that and more. Okay. So fully embodying that, taking it off, coming home to your sun, coming home to you. Okay, perfect. And the last piece, why this is so vital to breaking through your current plateau. So many of us have been, some of us have been on the spiritual path for a while, right? Or maybe we're just beginning. Maybe we're just trying. Maybe we've done a lot of, the boundary work, the barrier work, the limiting belief work, but we haven't truly, we just kind of plateaued, just kind of. You are the conception point. This is what came to me before this beautiful live that we're doing right now. So everything I'm doing right now has been done through meditation before coming on for you guys. And what came to me is you are the conception point. How amazing. You are the conception point of the new earth, of the new you, of the upgraded you. So why this is vital to breaking through is realizing with your real eyes, realize that you are the conception point. You are the start. You are the rebirth of your desires. You are the rebirthing of where you have come to shine as your sun in this world. And that is so vital to understanding how worthy and deserving of impact, of success, of abundance, of healthy relationships, of a healthy work environment, of a healthy body, right? You are worthy and deserving to receive all of it, and then some. You are worthy of that, and you are deserving of that. So that is why this is so vital to breaking through that plateau, is understanding your worth, right? So we are starting the conception point of you coming home to yourself. And that is beautiful. That is so beautiful and amazing. If you have any questions, please pop them in the comments. We will have a little bit of time at the end. Let me see if there is anything else. Oh, yes. I do have another note here. So the other piece to understanding why it is so vital, and this is from our oversoul consciousness that sees all, is that the soul leaves the body for hiding. So it leaves the body for hiding purposes, and we need to pull back all these pieces. So when we are hiding, we are not embodying. So let me say that again. When we are hiding, we are not embodying our sun sign. And this is where we have come to shine, to be in this game of life that we're playing right now. This is where we've come to shine so brilliantly. So no more hiding, right? No more hiding. No more abuse to the body. No more leaving the soul out of the equation. We're welcoming the soul home. We're welcoming the soul home to our body, to our hearts. And that feels so good. That feels so good, right? I love all the hearts. I love all the comments. Thank you. Yes, throw up the hearts. I love it. Keep it coming. I did want to see, we do have time. Who would like a quick tip on coming back into your body? So go ahead and throw some hearts if you would like a quick tip on how to come back into your body in this now moment. This came to me right before we went on, and I think it'll be of highest service to teach all to do this. Yes, okay, we're ready? Okay, lots of hearts, good. So I want you to go ahead and get in a comfy position, right? Feet on the floor, shoulders back. Hand on the heart, okay? So hand over your heart. This is for any moment that you feel not in alignment. This is for any moment that you recognize that you're not being in your highest purpose, right? That can look like overwhelm. That can look like stress. That can look like fear, anxiety, depression, all those things that are not reminding you of the love that you are. This is a great opportunity to pull it back in, pull back all the soul pieces. Okay, so hand on heart, take a few deep breaths. We're going to take 3. And we're going to say these 3 statements. Are you ready? Body, I love you. Next breath. Soul, I love you. Third breath. Together, I love you. So one more time. Body, I love you. In breath, soul. Out, I love you. In breath together. And out, I love you. And we are complete. We are complete. We are complete. We are complete. So complete. Good. So with that, instantaneously, hands still on heart, we are going to call back all of our energy and essence in this now moment. So go ahead and continue your breathing. And we're going to ask all energy and essence, actually command all energy and essence that is not yours to return back to the most perfect place and time, right? Breathe it in and out, returning it back to the most perfect place and time. And now we are going to return all energy and essence that is ours back to our heart. Now breathe it in. Good. And if you feel any other parts that remain, all of your energy and essence that are yours, return them back to your heart center now on the next in breath. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And that is complete. So good. Let me know how you feel after doing that, after calling back your energy and essence, commanding your energy and essence back to your body now. It is yours. Bring it home. Bring it home. Anytime you feel not in your body, go ahead and do that little exercise for a very quick now tip, quick now moment bliss. Okay. All right. Awesome. So I hope this training was beautiful for you. I hope you now know the importance of embodying your soul back to home, bringing it to one where we have seen the toxic hustle, where we've seen the patterns of abuse. Food addiction is real. Food addiction is actually the #1 addiction to break, and it is the hardest to break. And that is what I help individuals overcome. That is a large chunk of the work that I do through detoxing, through regenerative detox, actually clearing out the vessels so you can allow all the energy and essence through. A lot of the work I do through soul healing, through Reiki as well, and that can be distant Reiki and distant soul healing sessions, which you are more than welcome. If this resonates with you, send a message, send a private message, comment below that you'd like me to connect with you and would like to set up that conversation. Oh, yes, Colleen, you are so welcome. So welcome. Yes, it is a very light practice, right? It's just super simple, easy. We are in a time of instant manifestation. We're in a time of right now, what we desire is achievable. And the hope for that is huge, right? The hope for that is brilliant and amazing and helps you come back to yourself instantaneously. And that is the work that I do with Stacy's group. So we meet actually every 2 weeks. I have beautiful sessions like this. We have soul upgrades and we have a nutrition piece that I bring to the table and help through Stacy's programs. And our clients are finding instant results. Literally, I'm getting messages the next day, and that coming home to themselves is working beautifully. So I encourage all of you and invite all of you, if you haven't, to check out Stacy's Alpha Workshop that's happening right now. We can post it in the comments so you have a ability to join. And I just love you all so much. You'll hear that from me a lot. You'll hear that from me a lot. I love you. You're amazing. You're so brilliant. You are the sun, and you are worthy and deserving of stepping into your sun potential. You are worthy and deserving of all that and so much more. And I am here to remind you and help you remember that you are love. You have always been love, and you have always been loved. Okay? So much goodness to you. Many blessings today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here, being present, and being you. Have a great day.